Okay, so I'm just getting out of my bank here, and I was turning in some coins because I had an excess at home, and there's never a guarantee that I'll walk away with something because I don't know when their orders come in necessarily, because they say there's a coin shortage, but they still supply me with stuff, and you never know when customers come in. But it looks like Grandma came and dumped, you can see a couple of wheat penny enders, dumped a collection here. I really haven't even gone through these at all. Wheats, 1940s. And as you can see with these look like the old kinds from maybe the 1970s or so. So I don't know if these are wheats or if these are just old copper, but I'm gonna bet that these are at least old copper. Let me just look at one ender. What do we see? Okay, so that's a wheat penny ender. I don't know if the lighting is good enough. So, can you see? That's a wheat penny ender. They all could be wheat pennies. Now this one says 1990, so I know they're not all great, but the nickels look like, let's see, these are 70s, 69s, so the nickels aren't, that's what is this, 60/40. So it looks like the nickels are probably gonna be 60s and 70s. But you never ever know. And if these dimes are from the same people, what does that mean? So I'm just gonna give you kind of like a little teaser here, and then probably spend a little time looking at them later. Now that looks like a brand new dime to me. So, but certainly promising in the penny department, and there's a box of halves down here too. So why don't I just go ahead and open this? I'm seeing nothing but new. I'm glancing through here, and they all look brand spanking new. Could be 2021, which I'm not too terribly pleased with. but I do know that there's some value in that. But I think these are going to be all new. Wow, yeah, not exciting, but some people will really get into that sort of thing. Probably could turn around and sell these on eBay for a little bit, but wow. All right, so that's the news. Pretty interesting. All right, bye. Okay, so here we are at home. I videoed these in this container from at the bank, and opened up some dime rolls from another bank, nothing big, and one roll of nickels. These nickels are from the 60s and 70s. I opened up one, and indeed it said 64. Everyone was from 64. It doesn't look like the nickels are going to be a part of this. I have not opened any roll of pennies, but yes, I did cheat. I've looked at enders, a lot of the enders, and many of them are wheat enders. And it seemed like more than half of them are the wheat end, so I couldn't see the years, but many of the years were from the 40s and 50s. My son here did see one from 1936.
Here's one that you can't see the date.
Yeah, and it looks like they're not particularly well preserved.
There's also wait, you don't think they're well preserved?
Well, from what I've seen, but I mean, okay. I haven't opened anything.
Well,
so
yeah,
I don't know.
the steel.
Like there's a steel.
That's to be expected of the steel.
Interesting to see if that's all steel. So I did see some of these are zinc from this batch, but I didn't see zinc enders from any other batch. One other batch, it looks like the enders are old copper.
This end is a zinc.
Okay.
The other end is a steel.
All right, well, that's interesting. But it looks like we're going to have a lot of wheat. And I wouldn't be surprised if some of these rolls are nothing but wheat. In fact, some of them are labeled 1940s.
Okay, so we get into
we're just going to get into it, and we're not going to look at everything.
That's wheat for sure.
Okay, let's see what we have. I think somebody just dropped off their wheat penny collection. What do you see? Is it all wheat?
It looks like it's all wheat so far.
Any of them really good? Yeah, some of them look like they're in pretty good condition.
Most of them are like XF 40s or 50s.
There's one with some purple dye on it. What are we looking? What are you seeing, Dace? It looks like I see a lot of 1950s in this batch.
Yeah, it looks like this roll might be entirely 1950s.
Okay, so well, some of them not too bad condition.
Better, much better than nothing.
Let's go ahead and push those to the side and find one from a different batch. You're getting them from these.
I want to get all of the wheats. I want to get all of the wheats.
I know, but I'm just saying there might be some wheats from another batch that are a little older. These might all be 1950s for all we know.
So this one looks like it's all from the 30s.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah, it is.
That's really good. Are you still seeing?
I sure hope there's a 31S.
Is that a 30s? Okay.
I found a couple 36, 37, 39, 35.
What's this right here? Is that? I'm getting too close. Is that a 31? Was that a 31?
Where?
Right there.
No, that's a 36.
Oh, okay.
Nothing special. Looks like just a common date 30s coins.
But that's good to know, because a lot of times when you do get a collection like this or a roll they're all wheats, they tend to be 40s, 50s.
Yeah, so it's good that we found some 30s. Okay.
Okay, well, we'll investigate that a little bit later.
I'll put the 30s over here so they don't get mixed with the
Sure.
40s.
And if we see anything really interesting, we'll recap at the end. What do you think? What do you see?
Looks like it's from the 40s.
40s? Okay, well,
42D, 42D.
Be sure to find some 43 coppers, okay?
Oh, here's a weird one. Wait. This one is I think it's a 1914 with lamination errors.
Let me see. Oh, okay.
The front of it, at least. The front of it has lamination errors. I don't know if it's focusing. Yeah, there's one by the date, and there's one by the back of Lincoln's head, and there's one by his shoulder.
That's strange.
I'm pretty sure it's a 1914. So that's cool. Here's a steel. 1943, of course.
Okay. Let's see, what do we...
We might be getting some variety in these rolls. So there's a real interesting one.
Yeah, I'm wishing my phone would zoom in a little bit better. Oh, you're opening a new one?
No, this is the same one.
Oh, same one. Okay.
It's just more of the same one.
So condition, what do you say? Do you think these have been in storage for a little while?
Oh, they look fine. This is the only cleaned one so far.
What do we have over here?
This looks like some more from the 40s.
Okay, do we want to create a new section for the 40s?
Okay.
What's that?
It's 1940.
Just really bad condition.
Oh, it's got some weird
What's that?
color on the reverse.
Oh, I thought that was...
Okay.
Where do you want to
Here's
put those?
A steel. I'll put it right by the 1914. And let's move these nickels.
Okay.
And put the 40s right
All
here.
right, so 30s, 40s, 50s. And what we have here, can we have some 20s?
It looks like more 50s.
More 50s,
So
yeah.
let's not even bother to look at them.
Yeah, let's just make sure they're all the same decade.
Looks like they're all from the 50s.
All right, well, let's put those at the 50s. So, yeah, I was there at the coin machine just...
40s.
40s?
Yeah.
Sorting my stuff just because we had some excess coins here. I didn't even know if they had anything. And one of the tellers came by and said, oh, by the way, do you like all denominations? We've got some customer rolled stuff. And I said, oh, please, pretty please.
Some 40s.
And they also had a box of halves for me. And they are all mint 2021.
Can you get them a little closer to my hand?
Sure. So I guess that's kind of cool, but I was also a little disappointed because I always like looking for silver. What do we have here?
50s.
50s? All right, we'll move it right along.
We're doing good so far.
Yeah.
'50s.
Okay. Definitely everything 50s.
Most tweet, by far the most tweet minis we've ever found.
Oh, for sure. For sure. One of these is old copper non-wheat, and I don't know which one it is.
This one, oh, it's just a 57. It looked like it was from the 20s because it had a weekly Streck appearance.
More 50s?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, well, let's move that over there.
'50s.
Okay.
Oh. I see
Oh.
some
Oh,
uncirculated.
that's sweet.
Here's, looks like it's the best one in the roll.
50. Oh, yeah? What year?
55D.
Okay, two 55Ds. No, that's good. Nice to see that.
There's
A couple others not too bad, but there's got a couple with stains, too. Yeah. A little blemish.
Good. Memorial. I see a memorial. Oh, I also see one that might be a different date. So, it looks
two
like
memorials. 3 memorials.
So a memorial. Oh, wait. I think there's some older ones.
Okay, all right.
Looks like there's some older ones. Okay, so this one looks to me like a 1919D.
All right.
Although the last digit is a little weak. This one looks to be not. It looks like a 19, and then a 1, and then I can't tell the last digit. It might be an 8, but it's a little bit worn out.
Okay.
A lot worn out. This one is, I'm inclined to say it's a 1914, but it's another 19, and you can't see the
14 would be great. And that's it. What is that?
This one is,
gosh.
Looks old.
Yeah.
It's like a really old one, and it looks like there's a D mint mark.
I wouldn't get too excited about that one.
But what if it's a 14D? we could put it under some acid.
Okay.
So it looks like we got some memorials.
Yeah, let's get the memorials out of here.
Oh, there's an uncirculated.
Yeah, it's a 70. Yeah, but that's
okay.
72.
So
No big deal there.
No, it is.
I see stuff like that all the time.
Oh, here's some more worn out coins. And some more memorials. This one is a 1918. I think it's a 1918.
Okay, good. I'll pull out some more memorials.
This one, I don't think it will. I don't think I'll ever be able to see the date on this one.
Definitely worn.
But it would grade like a poor one.
Why don't we go ahead and push these over to the side, and we'll inspect these later.
Okay,
memorials. No big deal. Okay, let's
looks like
open a new one.
It looks like the rest are 50s. This is by far the best roll that we've had so far.
Sure, because of the old. It'd be nice to run into some from the teens that are in just the same condition as the ones from the 50s. Okay, last one from this rubber band batch. On 30s. I'm shooting for 30s. What do you see?
I see 50s.
50s, of course. See if there's any variety. Any in really good condition?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, move it right along. I want something from this batch.
This one?
Oh, it didn't surprise me. Doesn't really matter.
So these ones may very well be the same batch of Wheaties. I hope we get some variety so as not to make a super long video of the same stuff.
Well, it's already 11 and a half minutes.
Oh, okay. Well,
we might need to
might
cut
edit
this down.
Yeah. So it looks like this one's a 45 plain on the end.
Okay. I want a roll that has all decades.
This one might be a little. No, it's just a 48D.
40s. Yeah. I see a lot of wheats.
Oh, they're all wheats, I think.
No, I mean I'm seeing the side that doesn't have the ear.
Oh, okay.
So again, all 40s.
Looks like they're from the 40s.
Some aren't pretty. That's pretty good condition there.
I'll set that one aside.
Okay. All right, put those at the 40s.
More wheat pennies.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why people do this.
Looks like more 40s to me.
They just don't know what they have. I mean, last week somebody brought a roll of bankrolled 1964 D dimes. It's like, okay, we'll take it.
Yeah.
All right. They're pretty good condition. Our piles are growing 50s, 40s, 30s is still that one.
Looks like we have some more 50s.
Those seem to be in better condition.
Yeah.
Okay, all 50s? No variety?
Yeah, all 50s. There is a 51S, so I'll just set that aside, even though it's not worth that much more.
All right. Yeah, this is going to be a long one.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'm seeing 40s.
Okay. That one looks like it's in pretty good condition. More 40s. Okay. Shall we stop the video and bring it back when we find something really interesting?
Okay, sure.
Why don't we do that? Okay, well, let's look at this and then I'll stop the video. More 40s?
40s, yeah.
Okay, well, we'll bring this back a little bit later.
Okay, so I just found some uncirculated coins, and I want to show you the highlight. It's a 1957D, and it's iridescent toned.
Yeah, that is nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty special.
And then there's a
more too.
55D, another 55D. Again, not the best uncirculated, but...
Pretty solid, though.
Oh, there's the best 55D so far.
And by the way, I'm going to move over to... I'm going to move over to this batch that I just opened over here. And these look to be... from the 30s.
Oh, they're from the 30s?
Yeah, this one right here is a 1930 plain. So...
Found anything older than the 30? Oh, wait, no, that's just the 34. I thought it was a 14.
Your eyes are better, so you plow on through these.
34. 34. 34.
A lot of 34s. A lot of 34s. But I see two from 1930. What's that, 36? Okay, so our second one from the 1930s. Okay, I'll go ahead and pause this now. Wait, let me turn these two over. Got lots from 1934. What's this one right here? Can you...
That one's a 1930, 34D.
Oh, 34D. Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Pause it. I'm going to go ahead and video this one because this says 1940s and 43. So with a steel ender, so clearly there will be some steels in this. Just for some variety's sake. Yep. There are. Oh, and there's even a 48 that's in pretty darn good condition. I would say. What do you think?
Oh.
Pretty good.
That...
But the steels...
That barely qualifies for a red-brown. Okay, you can resume the video.
Yeah, it's running.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we found some steels.
Some steels. Not great, but they certainly haven't, you pull them out of the ground, they look worse than they are here, so. Okay, well, cool. Okay, so looks like you opened up a new 50s?
Yeah, I found some uncirculated.
All right, you've already put them over here?
No, I just did. Oh, here's another one, 55D.
A lot of 55D uncirculated.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you suppose those are worth individually?
Oh, probably no more than 50 cents a piece.
Oh, really? See, I thought maybe a couple bucks. Okay. All right.
So we found the 20s roll. We found the 20s roll. Okay.
Reminded me what the key dates and semi-key dates are.
Well, you want to look for the, 21 isn't a key date, but 21, 21S, 22D,
Okay.
23S, 24S.
I'm filming hands here. That's okay. Let's just look for the pennies, okay?
29, 1920, 19, wait, I think it says 21. No, that's a 20.
Not in great condition, but they could be worse.
20, 24, 28, 28D.
Here, if you move your hand, I can turn some of these over. Well,
okay. 28D, 29, 29, 28, 26, 27, 29, 29, 20, 25, 20, 25, 20, wait, can you move it a little bit that way? It doesn't look like we have any rare dates, but I mean...
let's put them over here because that's probably going to be the only one from the 20s anyway.
Yeah.
So I opened one that had some zinc on one end and a really bad looking one on the other.
So here's a 1911.
Oh, 1911. Okay.
1940,
wait.
1919,
There's-
another
wait.
1911.
Okay, good.
Here's one with some postment damage.
Oh, sure. There's a 1916 right there.
Yeah.
You see anything up? What's that?
1918. Could you move it back a little bit?
Well, I'm just trying to get close enough.
1917, 1940, 37, I think they're, two steels. Another 1919.
What are these right here that I'm zeroing in on right here? What are these?
1919, 1919, 37S, and the 37. Okay.
Oh, very good. Okay, so we thought we had run out of all the good stuff, and here's one that's not labeled, and it looks like it's 1919, so it might be the only one.
Well, it looks
There
like
might be
it's
others.
mixed.
Okay, so we found that the mixed ones tend to bring the oldest ones. So let's see if there's any more that's
Here's
notable.
a really worn one. 17. 1910.
1910's not bad.
1916. 1919. 37. 38. Wait, I should put the 30s over here.
Yes, correct.
37, 30. 19, 19, 38, 39, 36, 19, like, I think this is a 1918, another 1918, 36, 1919, 1918D, 17, 37, 17, 18.
Here's one from 35.
35, okay. 37, 37D, 39. Here's a 19, I think this is a, yep, a 1910.
1910. Not the greatest.
37, 38, looks
like
36.
36. Okay, that's it from this one?
Yeah, I should move these.
Yeah,
over.
those are the...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so those are the teens.
Okay, you can.
Where are you
hold it.
putting... Oh,
Oh,
okay.
and also there's a roll of 74S coins uncirculated. They've been in this roll for a while, and they have some weird toning on the front, but some of them are, some of them don't have that toning. Okay,
All right,
we'll pause it again.
So I got another one that had zinc enders on both sides, but it's another mixed one. So why don't you...
Yeah.
It looks like it's more old than new, so...
1918. 1919. 1919. Really beat up.
Yeah.
1919.
I want to see some old that is really worthy of a...
Like with a mint mark.
Yes. Oh,
1918.
oh, okay. I thought I saw something.
1910.
I thought I saw an old dime. Sometimes you'll see old dimes.
1918. 1919.
That was not too bad. Our teens pile is growing.
1919.
There's our 30s pile.
30.
Our 40s pile. And then our 50s way over there.
Lots of coins.
We have a few more to look through, but some of them are already labeled as to what year they are.
29.
Oh, 1929. And when it says 1959D, they're all going to be 1959D. So we might have a couple of more mixed ones in here, but chances are...
And here's
not
our
much.
stack of 1943s.
Okay, not bad. Well, we'll do that again at the end. Okay, we got to do this quickly because it's about dinner time. We have to clean off the table. All right. Haven't taken care of all of the old coin rolls, but there are our 50s, the 40s, the 30s. I believe these are the 20s. Mm-hmm. This little pile is the teens.
Here, take a look at this.
Oh, what do we have here?
This is the Canadian cent with the clipped planchet error right there. Right there.
Okay. So
It's barely clipped, but it's still an error. The first error and the first error on the Canadian coin.
This is our pile of coppers from 59 to 81. Here's some zincs. We had a few rolls with some zincs in there. And I believe we got some steel pennies there. Some, what are those? 74S. These are standout uncirculated, mostly 1950s uncirculated. Yeah. I don't know what these are. Oh, these are 74S. Not a huge deal, but anyway, we've never had a score like this before. This is quite an unusual thing, but a lot of fun. A lot of fun. This is why we do penny roll hunting. All right, thanks for watching.